Hello, everyone. This is your agent, Sam Brandt, here with the Fett team, and we're here with the March 2023 market update. Let's just jump right into it. So, last month we had 35 new listings, 53 total sales, 33 total pendings, 39 units sold. Average price point is 350. We'll talk about a little later why that's so high. Average days on market is 32, which is a little skewed. And then number of listings, you can look down here, kind of the decrease we've had since last time. So we'll just jump right into the numbers here. So active is the first thing I kind of wanted to touch on here briefly. So this red little dash, me and Colin were talking about, was COVID year, February, March of 2020, and you can kind of just see right after that the decrease in active listings and aims. Ever since then, we've been on the decline. 2021, we were all in the double digits. 2022, we're getting 60 to 50 range. In 2023, it's going to be looking like we're going to have right around 50 listings in aims throughout the year. And what that kind of means for sellers, I think prices and aims are going to stay constant, maybe just be on a little, maybe a tick of an increase. There's multiple offers still going on out there on multiple properties, especially stuff priced, single family homes priced under 300,000 is where a lot of multiple offers are going on. Stuff priced over 350, 400. Occasionally there'll be multiple offer situations for sellers, but usually it's going to just be maybe one offer selling a few weeks. Those just tend to sit a little longer because there's less buyers for a property priced at 500 compared to 250. Pendings last month, we were at a 30% decline from 2020 with 30 total pendings and aims, which is about kind of what we expected with the interest rate change. And then new listings last month, we were at 35. So about 10 units difference from last year about this time. In March, I think last year we were at 70. I think we're going to stay right around that 40 houses sold. So what does that mean for a seller? If you have a listing you're thinking about selling, it's still a great time to sell. There's buyers still looking, multiple offers happening, and you can still get a very good price for your home. And I'll turn this over to Mr. Colin.
All right, perfect. So Sam gave a great update there. I'm going to dive into a couple different numbers, kind of looking more on the buyer side. So just to summarize what Sam said, seller side, we're seeing that we're staying between 50 and 70 houses in the Ames market. We're having about 30 come on per month, and we're having about 30 to 40 go off per month. So what we're seeing is it's like a conduit, and there's as many coming off as going on. And there's a lot of competition. Like the ones that are coming on are actually the ones that are on are staying on. There's ones that are high priced or crappy, but if it's it's a decent listing at a decent price, it's selling for multiple offers. And it's always, so just looking at pending wise, so we always see an uptick March, April, May. So even in these years that are less, it's more than the other months. So every year 80, 70, 70, 72. So this past year we saw, 50s, 60s, 40s, 30s. So we'll probably see 80s, 80s, 70s, 70s, and probably 50s, so it'll still be more than this last month. I would anticipate March and April for the amount of pending. So again, talking to the seller, I think things are going to be moving. Talking as a buyer, we were kind of doing some math. It stinks to pay 7% interest rate, it just does. But really on a $200,000 house, I just did a Google search. Between 7 and 4, it's $1,200 a month, $1,600 a month. $400 is not nothing, but people can't afford that. And if you have the option to stay in a rental, maybe, and your rent's going to go up $75, or buy a house, it really might make sense to pay more monthly to get the house, because think about when interest rates drop down to 4 again, like everybody's going to be like, oh, I need to buy now, like the interest rates are down, and you refinance that at that point. So advice being, if you're a buyer, this might be a good year. It's still going to be competitive because there's not a ton of houses coming on the market, but it's going to be less competitive now than it was, I would think, if it was a 4% interest rate. So it might be an opportunity to get into a house for a little bit less, like total cost, but your month payment would be higher. So as always, we'd love to help. So if you're looking at the investment route, we definitely got teams and strategies we can talk about, specifically investment properties as well. But looking to buy this spring, looking to sell this spring, we'd love to help you. We're doing a lot of things above and beyond what other agents are doing. We're marketing directly to people that own property to try to get more properties to transact. So as always, would love to help, and please reach out if you need anything real estate wise.